Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel Daughter of Increase. My name is NayDenise for those of you who are new to the channel or who just happen to stumble across this video. And I am the founder and CEO of DOI Ministries, which is Daughter of Increase Ministries. And basically here on this channel, I help you increase in your faith and relationship with God in Christ. And I do that through Bible studies, book reviews, discussions, and more. And as the title says above, this is going to be my book haul for both January and February. We are in the month of March. And if you guys have been following me on Instagram, you know I've been going through still physically just to keep you guys up to date on what's been going on. So basically I had a new thing happen, which was severe back pain, and my back still hurts really bad, but I wanted to come on and make a video because I haven't made a video in a minute, and I wasn't able to do the March freebie and things like that, and so I still wanted to come on and give you guys something right for this month. And so I'm recording this video. I'm going to be recording my wrap up as well from February, and then I'm also going to be sharing with you guys my March TBR. I'm not sure how these videos are going to be posted, but yeah, I wanted to do something. Sitting in bed all day is not giving at all. And it's been hard. Even in church, I pretty much have been sitting down in church. I haven't been able to dance for a while. I haven't been able to do much of anything. Even when I teach the kids, it's a little hard to like sit up. And so I've been doing the icy hot patches. I've been taking ibuprofen 800. Of course, those don't work. And so I haven't gone to the hospital. I know a lot of people are like, well, why you don't go to the doctor? Why you don't go to the hospital? One, my doctor's office is Montefiore in the Bronx, and it is hard to get an appointment with them unless it's like extremely necessary. And I went to the hospital before when I had my migraine situation. They didn't help me none. They gave me a Metrix, and I don't take that medication. It's sitting right there under there. I don't take it, and so I'm not going unless I'm like bawling tears, crying, and that only happened on the first day. And so literally just been putting oil on it. When I say oil, anointing oil, been praying over it, been doing the icy hot patches, and pretty much have been resting in bed. And it helps if I move around too much, if I sit up for too long, or if I start walking for too long, or feeling like I'm myself. It does hurt, but I've been taking it easy. I do MC at church for the month of March, and so we don't know how that's gonna go, but we're still gonna push, because you know what, in spite of everything that the enemy is throwing at me, and in spite of my body, because it could just be my body, you know, I'm in my 30s and stuff, so it could just be my body. But either way, whether it's my body or whether it's the enemy, I am still going to push and do what God has asked me and called me to do. And so yeah, so these videos might sound a little rushed. I apologize. I do have me some this is the toasted white chocolate frappuccino from Starbucks with some foam. I did it cold. My frother can do cold foam, it can do warm foam, it can do hot foam, and it can heat your drinks up. And so I did cold foam today, and yeah, I added a bit of white chocolate sauce to it too. But yeah, book haul. And so I don't have a lot of books. I've been doing really good with not getting a lot of books. I actually unhauled a lot of books from my secular collection because I just didn't care anymore. I got rid of two bags, excuse me, of books. So of course I ended up getting more books, obviously sent to me for review and stuff like that. But yeah, we have review books here, and just four items that were purchased. And so the first is this book here, was from Target. The 30% tag is still on it. I can actually take that off. But it's T.D. Jakes' When Women Pray, 10 Women of the Bible Who Changed the World Through Prayer. And I got my mom this book for her birthday, I think a year or 2 years ago. When did this book come out? This book out came 2000, yeah, so about a year or 2 years ago I got this book for her, because it came out in 2020. I got it for her, and one of the elders in my church actually read it, and she really loved it. And so I saw it, and I think I was out with one of my friends, and they got it. So yeah, got this, and I'm excited. I wish that the book cover itself was pink and not blue, but I get the blue because it's blue on the words. So you know, it's nice. It's small looking, and it goes over Hannah, Mary, Sarah, the woman with the issue of blood, Naomi, the Samaritan woman, Esther, Rhoda, don't know who she is, the Shunammite woman, and Anna. So I know all of these women except for Rhoda. So we have that book there, and then Barnes and Nobles had these bookmarks. my mom and I went to Barnes & Noble's a while ago, and I saw these. And so one has a D, this one has a D, and it has a tassel with a pink cat. This one has an S with a tassel with a pink cat, and then this one just says grateful with a purple cross. Is that purple or dark blue? It looks like a bluish purple. Can you guys tell me, is that dark blue or purple? Don't know, but it just says grateful on it. So we have that. Another thing that I got, and it technically wasn't purchased because it's added to the phone bill, right? But yeah, got this tablet. It is the Samsung Tab S7 FE. So I got the tablet, and basically I needed something for work, for doing my church administration work and things like that. And if you have T-Mobile at your phone line, you have the capability of adding on tablets and things like that, right? And so I discussed it with my mom. We were able to come to a consensus, and we did add this. Like I said, it's on the phone line, so I did not purchase this outright, because outright, if you purchase this, is like $600 or something like that. I think $700 actually for this. We not about that life, right? And so you do have the capability of adding it onto your phone line. And so if you add it onto your phone line, obviously the phone bill goes up because you're paying for it through the line. And so after my mom and I discussed it, it was a capability. And so yeah, I have this, and I got it specifically for work, for DOI, for Mercy, for church administration work, and things like that. And so I do have this now, which is going to be great. So I can actually now do reading vlogs, and when I do reading vlogs on an electronic, like an ebook or something like that, I have this now to actually read from, where I can record from my phone, because originally I was reading ebooks on my phone and it was hard to do reading vlogs like that. But yeah, this was definitely something I had to convince her on. But like I said, we worked it out. We got it. It was a capability, basically. And I'm very, very happy with it so far. I had it maybe for about a week now. Actually, I don't even think it's been a week. I think it's been like a couple days since I've had it. And so yeah, we have that, and everything of course is lavender. And if you guys want to see a walkthrough of my phone, because I know a lot of you ask about what's on my phone and stuff like that, so if you want to see a walkthrough of my tablet, of course, but it does come with an S Pen. So I have a purple cover on that, a lavender. I have a lavender book cover on this. Everything is literally just lavendered out. And so yeah, again, this was I did not purchase this outright. This is on the phone bill. So yes, just want to say that, because you guys know I am still, we trying to get the finances up. And so yeah, this was something that I was able to do. So we have that. And so I'm going to, I don't even know, we'll just leave it here, and let's just dive into the books that were sent to me, because the rest of these books were all sent to me. And so the first book I got was Defending David by Barbara M. Britton, which is the 4th book in her Tribes of Israel series. You guys know I have read her books previously. I'm actually going to create a playlist if you guys want to see all my reading vlogs from her. Click the eye to go to my reading vlogs for her. But I did do a reading vlog on this book already. This book was absolutely amazing. I enjoyed it. It follows 2 Samuel chapter 15 to 19, I think. Yeah, and it basically follows this young kid named Ittai. Ittai was a Philistine who became an exile, and he left because he wanted to go and help David. He wanted to serve the Lord as well. And so it is Ittai's journey and him going to serve and help David, and David running from his son Absalom, when Absalom decides he wants to become the king at this point in time. And so yeah, this was really, really good. I enjoyed it. Click the eye to go watch my reading vlog on it. This is signed. Here we go. She did also send a card. Here we go. And it came with a bookmark. It came with 2. I have this one that I laminated, and this one over here. So I have this one I'm going to give away, and this one is laminated. But yeah, I enjoy Barbara's writing. I love how she's able to really craft a story around scripture, and her biblical fiction books always get me going. And so yeah, I also have the autographed copy sticker on it. So we have this. Definitely would recommend you guys check it out. Again, click the eye to go to my reading blog to see all of my thoughts and things like that. So we have that. The next 2 books, I believe, are from Bethany House. Yeah, so you guys know I am a book reviewer with both Bethany, Rebel, Chosen, and I can't remember, Baker Books. I work with all 4 of the companies. They're all under Baker Books Publishing Group, but I work with all 4, and I have 2 books from Bethany and I think 5 from Rebel. It's actually 4 books, but Rebel sent me 2 copies of the same book. And then they sent me another book, but that book is missing in transit. Don't know where it is. There is another book that I was supposed to get for February, but they had an issue. Not an issue, but they basically had it on back printing. Is that the right word? No. Basically, the printing didn't go when it was supposed to go, and it was a book that came out in February, and so that book will be included in my March book haul. But yeah, so the first one I read already. It is called In Search of a Prince by Toni Shiloh. I don't think I did a reading vlog on this. I can't recall if I did. If I did, click the I. If I didn't, it's not there. But you guys, I gave this book 5 stars. I talked about it on both Instagram and TikTok. I'll leave the links down below to both videos. It's the same video, just shared on both platforms. And this book was something that I was extremely excited and happy about because, one, it is written by a African-American author. Toni Shiloh is a Black contemporary romance author, right? She's a Christian romance author. And I think for me, finding a contemporary romance Black Christian author, right, that is printed mainstream, because Bethany House is mainstream, right, in Christian publishing companies, right, and to have not something that's quickly done, but this book touches on so many things, right? Not just the romance portion of it, but you have the family issues, right? The family dynamics, right? Of the mother keeping secrets from the daughter and the daughter finding out about her father's side of the family, right? And she's also, I believe, in her 20s. I think she's in her 20s. I can't really recall. I believe she's somewhere in her 20s, either mid-20s, late 20s, or early 30s. Can't remember. And she's going to Africa, basically. This is set in Africa, right? So it starts in New York City, then it's set in Africa. And all I can say is that this was so well done. You get the culture, you get the vibes, you get the romance, which we swooned over the romance. Again, I don't remember if I did a reading blog on it, and if I didn't, bad on me, because this was amazing. This is absolutely amazing. If you are looking for a strong book, right, a strong contemporary romance with a Black cast of characters, right, set in Africa, that gives you culture and vibes, and also a fun time, because this was also a good time. Like, you guys can see my tabs, right? You see the pinks, you see the orange, you see the blues. Like, there's a mix of emotions. Like, there's like 3 reds in here, 2 reds, because I was, no, 4 reds. I got 4 reds. Like, there's a mix of emotions in this book, and this book was everything. And I want to say that my favorite thing is that Proigal, who was the main character in this book, which, first of all, Proigal is such a pretty name. I'm giving my daughter that name whenever she comes, right? But she was such a strong character in her, like, her faith was so strong and her prayer life was so strong, and I loved it. Even the friendship and how her friend prayed for her, how her mom, like, this book is goals, okay? Goals. And I adore this, and I definitely will be putting this into my book look tutorial series, because this cover is giving me all the feels, like all the feels. I can see me doing like a champagne with a little blue in the crease, maybe even popping on that purple lip, kind of how she has it. I swooned. So I'm gonna stop talking about this book because I swooned on this book. I don't know if I did a reading vlog on this. I can't remember, but this was everything. So moving on, we then have To Disguise the Truth by Jen Turano. This is a part of the Bleecker Street Inquiry Agency. I think this is the 3rd book. I have the 1st book. I did not accept the 2nd book, which is To Write a Song. I think I have an e-arc of it and not a physical book, but they did send me a request for this and I accepted it. So I have the 1st and 3rd book. I have the 2nd book on ebook, so I might put this in my reading blog series that I'm going to be doing soon. But yeah, we have this, and this is historical fiction romance. I believe it's romance, obviously. And it says, when a man arrives at the Bleecker Street Inquiry Agency, anxious to hire them to find a missing heiress, Eunice Holbrook realizes her past has finally caught up with her, and that she may no longer be able to hide under the disguise that has kept her safe for so long. And the young man's name is Arthur Livingstone. And so, yeah, I'm assuming that Eunice may be the missing heiress. I don't know. I haven't read any of these series yet, so we have that. And again, this was from Bethany. And so the next few books are all from Rebel. And so I was a part of the actual launch team for Eileen Smith for her latest release, The Prince and the Prodigal. And I actually need to send my information in for that. I still haven't done that. Oops, hopefully it's still open. But yeah, I was a part of the launch team, and then Rebel also sent out copies of the book. And so we have The Prince and the Prodigal. we're not gonna talk about how I feel about this. We're not gonna talk about how I feel about this book, okay? We just not, because this book, I put it in my review. If you're looking for a biblical fiction on Joseph and his brothers, and you want a mix of like the prodigal son type of story, and you want a book that's gonna make you cry and make you angry, this is it. This is it right here. I will say Jill did a phenomenal job. I think I gave this a 4.5 star rating. I couldn't give it a full 5. I'm being a little bit stingy with my 5s this year, because I want to make sure that the 5-star books that I put are books that are like memorable, like In Search of a Prince, memorable. Like, this will stick with me forever. And so this was close, but this wasn't quite it, right? And so yeah, this, you guys can see the tabs, right? Lots of red, lots of red, lots of blue. I enjoyed this. I could not stand Judah. Judah pissed me off. Reuben, who I don't know if Judah was the oldest or Reuben was the oldest, but they're the 2 oldest brothers. Reuben pissed me off. Jacob had me a little, Jacob had me pissed. Jacob irritated me. Like, as a dad, you shouldn't do certain things. I'm just saying, right? Getting to see Dinah, I think that's how you say her name, Dinah, the one that was raped by the guy from the, y'all know Dinah, the story. I'll put it on the screen if I can remember to put it on the screen. But she was in this. It was great. Leah annoyed me. She annoyed me. Rachel had passed away already in this book, and so this book gave me all the feels. I pretty much was crying and angry the entire time. This book pissed me off. Okay, all the way. This did come with a bookmark, and so here is the front of the bookmark. In the back, I did laminate it, of course. And so yeah, I enjoyed this. This is definitely one of not my favorite from Jill Eileen Smith. Obviously, my favorite is the one on Esther. This book here, can't remember the name of the title right now, but that Star Persia, that's what it's called. Star Persia is definitely like my 5-star from her. But between this and Miriam's Song, definitely close. Definitely close. So we have that. Then I have Malicious Intent by Lynn H. Blackburn, excuse me. It's Defend and Protect book 2. I have book 1. Book 1, ooh, what was book 1 called again? It's on my bookshelf. Unknown Threat. So I do have Unknown Threat. So I might do a reading vlog where I'm reading both of those back to back. And so we have this. And yeah, like I said, this is a romantic suspense. I don't want to know much about it. It has a doctor, a CEO, U.S. Secret Service agent, and that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. So we have that. Then we have The Spark of Love. This is actually book 3 in the Misquite Springs. I think it's how you say it. Misquite, I can't pronounce it. Series, and I think I own all 3. I have Dreams Rekindled. I think I have Out of the Embers. And so if I own all 3, I will have a reading vlog coming where I read all 3 of these. Trying to see if I can find. Yeah, I think I own all 3 because I remember having Out of Embers. I don't recall if I had this or not. I don't really remember. If not, then oops. Y'all know me. I typically have book 1 and 3 of a series and never end up accepting book 2 because by the time book 3 comes out, I'm like, why not read it, right? Y'all know me. So, ooh, there's a map. Well, apparently this place is in Texas, but there's a map. And this is historical romance. So, yeah, I'm not going to read no more about it because I don't want to be spoiled about anything. I'm pretty sure they're companion series, but I know characters follow each other in the book. So, we have that, right? And then the last book, they actually sent me 2 copies of. Sometimes this is what happens. Rebel ends up sending me 2 copies of the same book. So we have Lady Galway Manor. The Lady of Galway Manor by Jennifer Deibel. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Cover is gorgeous, right? So I do have this person's first book, this author's first book on my shelf, which is A Dance in Donegal, which I got because it had that sort of Irish Ireland setting. And so we have this, not sure what this is, set in the 1920s, and yep, in Ireland again. So I have 2 books set in Ireland, and if you guys don't know, I am part Irish, and so yeah, my last name is Irish, and I'm part Irish and Scottish. That's what I do know about my culture. My background of what I am is very much mixed all the way. And so I'm Spanish, I'm Irish, we're Black, we're a mix of everything, right? And so I definitely wanted to get more books set in Ireland because I want to learn about the culture. I've always been intrigued by the culture, but never really took the time to learn about it. And finding it in Christian fiction books, why not? So I do have 2 copies. So obviously I will be giving a copy away. Obviously, because we can't keep, right? So we have that, and so that is my book haul for the month. I haven't gotten, oh, I did get a few ebooks. I don't have them to share with you guys though right now, but I know one is definitely from oh my god, what is that author's name? Can't remember her name, but the cover is here. This author here, y'all know I like her books. She does a lot of fairy tale retellings that are Christian based, and I have a few of her books. I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now, but the cover is here. I have this book, and I will be reading it. So yeah, we have that. I can't think of any of the books that I requested through NetGalley that I've gotten, so I apologize. I can't think off the top of my head, but I know this one for a fact is one that I really wanted to read. I love the cover. The cover is stunning. But yeah, that is it for my book haul. If you guys are interested in, like I said, the ebooks, thumbs up this video or let me know in the comment section below. If you read any of these, let me know. If you want to see a review on any of these, let me know. I'm thinking of doing a few videos, maybe once a month or twice a month. Well, twice a month I'm gonna have sort of study with me and read with me videos that are actually real time. And so what I'll do is either go live or I'll probably record, because going live is kind of hard in my family, my household. If you know, right? And so I'll probably record like me reading a book for an hour straight, like straight an hour, or studying for an hour, so you guys can see in real time how I study. But yeah, we have that for my book haul. Thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing. If you made it to the end of this video, put this emoji. I never know what emoji I want to use, and so just put this emoji here. And whatever emoji that is, put it in the comments so I'll know that you made it to the end of this video. But thank you guys for your prayers. Thank you for your love. Thank you for those who actually send me messages and check up on me. I truly appreciate it. Someone asked me, is it hard? Yes, it's hard, but gotta push. I gotta push, and I gotta do what I gotta do. And you know, we're all called, and when God allows you to go through something, he wants to see if you're going to stand or if you're going to flop. And I've been standing. It's hard, but again, I'm also not doing it by my own strength. I'm relying on his strength as I go through all of these different things in my life, right? And so yeah, that is it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.